Said knock, knock, I'm on this. I'm hot, bitch, like a hot bitch. It's not I lock in, I got this. Radio drop this. Hot shit, just watch this. I fucking promise. So lit, do not miss your chance to cop this. Will you capture it or just let it slip? All to say I wanna be him, cause my rap is tight. No, really, they just give a fuck that I ain't black, I'm white. I'm not anyone else, man, I'm one of a kind. So sit back, relax, and listen one more time. I said I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock, knock, I'm on this. I'm hot, bitch, like a hot bitch, the top lit. And I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock, knock, I'm on this. I'm hot, bitch, like a hot bitch, the top lit. I love the girls that fuck with my music. Getting referrals from the girls, love to booze it. Party and lose it, that's the life I'm choosing. Not losing, that's my 2 cents, so use it. You know I'm back, as a matter of fact. I'm better than ever, never been better. I know that, I wrote that. Sipping on some coke and no jack. Could stare and bitch and take a pic. Kodak, I threaten the game, cause money and fame, they don't affect my brain. It's fucking all the same. I'm sick of hearing about these Insta names with Insta fame. Take a pic, sick, you're lame. A quick fix to shame. You lick dick for fame. A thick chick is slain. A chick picked too late. I think I've gone insane. I think I've lost my brain. And honestly, I'm a motherfucking novelty. Said I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock, knock, I'm on this. I'm hot, bitch, like a hot bitch, the top lit. And I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock, knock, I'm on this. I'm hot, bitch, like a hot bitch, the top lit.
This is the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast with the midweek news. Join your hosts, Iceman and Holstera, 2 law enforcement professionals ready to offer their unfiltered opinions on the latest news from the world of law enforcement. No filters, no edits. So be warned, the content may be upsetting to some listeners. Sit down and hold on. This may get a little bumpy.
Ask you this only once. Do you or do you not know about the bird?
Oh, God.
Because everybody's heard that the bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's a word. Bird, bird, bird. The bird is a word.
Did you know? Did you know?
That box, you keep my head up and fed up in that box.
He's the Iceman. Yeah, he's the Iceman.
Okay. Can y'all hear us now?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear me.
I think I had a button pushed where nobody could hear us.
Freebird, what?
That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, I missed all my jokes. That's it.
I found your pasties.
Did you know it's illegal to feed pigeons on the sidewalk in San Francisco?
I left
Now
them.
that everybody can hear us.
I left those pasties for you. I didn't bring them to Lake Charles with me.
I'm gonna wear them when I come up there.
No, because next time he's here, I got a surprise.
He's got some special, probably Motor Cop Chronicles thong or something, or face mask.
I want one.
Face mask now, according to the airline.
We need Motor Cop Chronicle face mask. That would be.
There's right here.
No, it goes completely against what the hell we stand for.
See?
Well, we could cut the middle out of it, and that would be funny.
This is the biggest one they make, and it's too little. It ain't gonna fit your big ass head either, their box.
No.
So it's just not gonna fit.
They don't even make a Motor Cop helmet that fits that head.
Damn, bro.
He's talking about your head.
I know.
Well, Freebird, you.
Well, he had to know how big
you
it
put
was.
on the helmet. I bought it.
He had the hand all over it the other day.
I did. I can't wear it because it's back in the studio.
Yeah. Freebird is out of town again. He is a very busy man. He's on tour or something, I think.
Oh, that's the box.
It's the fuzzy hat tour with the clown stuff.
Well, speaking of clowns, looks like we got a famous clown in the background getting pictures taken of him. If y'all nobody's seen it.
No, you can't see it. It's malfunctioning.
Move your head a little bit, not the other way.
Box? You got to...
Do you see the clown by the road closed sign?
I see it, but I don't know what the fuck it is.
I know it's really tiny.
I don't...
Yeah, that's what she said.
Hey, JoJo.
I don't see it. I see a clown, but I don't recognize it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hey, Dan.
Stuck that in there.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Sarah says
Well,
she's still waiting
nobody else is.
on her group message on the green phones.
Oh, it's coming. We are the green team.
Yeah, y'all can keep those green phones. I hope everybody's been having a good week.
Is Harry Dix on that team with y'all?
No, who's not having a good week?
No, that is the blue phone team.
No.
Harry Dix from Naples, Florida.
I meant to put his picture up, and I forgot. I was working on the stuff. They actually said they got a guy in Florida they arrested. His real name is actually Harry Dix.
Harry Dick?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean.
No, that's not who I was going to talk about. I guess some people haven't even heard. Gilbert Godfrey passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know y'all were disappointed. I hated that motherfucker.
Alrighty then. Tell us how you really feel.
God. Yeah, tell us how you really feel.
Don't hold back whatsoever.
Died.
I know y'all was disappointed, but I
mean, his voice was kind of annoying, but I always just seen him as the parrot from Aladdin.
I always thought him as the Affleck duck.
Freebird.
Was he? All right, well, let's get the housekeeping out of the way. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook.
That was a useful fact.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see my TikTok, Dan?
They just completely forget what I'm just saying.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah,
even.
not paying
tweakers
attention.
trying to
I'm
steal
gonna mute everybody's fucking mic while I do this.
Blow your rap whistle. Maybe they'll be quiet.
Yeah, my rap whistle. If you're watching this live or on video on Facebook or YouTube, hit the like button, hit the little bells or whatever so you'll know when we go live. If you listen on audio, if you're on Apple, give us a 5-star. I will shout it out next time we have it. And are you trying to touch him again? Freebird was trying to touch the box again.
He's rubbing his shoulder.
With his nipples.
Dude, I need a shoulder rub, let me tell you.
But anyway, go like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your frenemies, tell your enemies. We're starting to get a little bit more people out there and stuff. I'm actually, if everything works out, everything's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be a guest on another podcast tomorrow. I don't know when he will be releasing the episode. The name of the podcast is, I think it's. I had it in my head and can't remember. But I will.
Old age.
That is old age.
The 10-8 podcast?
Yes, the 10-8, I think it's 10-8 Memes podcast.
You're welcome.
I want to say the name exactly how it is. I actually have them on my list because I listen to them, is the 10-8 Memes, the official podcast. I'm supposed to be a guest on there. I don't know when he'll release the episode, but that's tomorrow evening. I'm supposed to do that. So I'll let y'all know when that does come out if y'all want to go listen to it and stuff. Y'all can check him out also. Other than that, let's get these stories rolling. You know, who would like to kick us off first? Well, it's actually got a video with it, so we can watch the video, and if somebody wants to watch the story or something, or we'll talk about it. Let me play the video. Stand by.
A man in the CBD sets a booby trap inside his truck after he was broken into 8 times in just 3 months.
Jesus.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Sharice Gibson.
And I'm Katie Moore. Thanks for watching tonight. The video of what happened to that would-be thief has been watched thousands of times across New Orleans. And in tonight's top story, Devin Barlotta speaks with the man who set the trap.
There's still glass on Constant Street where Sunday morning Brendan Batt found the broken remains of his pickup truck window.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Again.
6 in the past 2 months, 8 since January.
This time the cameras positioned outside his apartment building showed this. A white car pulls up beside Batt's truck. A person gets out, bashes in.
Did y'all notice how quick that was?
Oh, it was quick.
I mean, let me rewind just a little second. I mean, that you're talking about professional. I mean, watch how fast. I mean, this dude breaks that window like in seconds.
Pulls up beside Batt's truck. A person gets out, bashes in Batt's driver's seat window, hops in, and then shortly after,
just ruins my property, and
boom,
something happens to him that he didn't like.
A flashbang rigged up on a tripwire in the truck explodes in the would-be thief's face and scares him off.
It's not pleasant for this device to go off like near your face or near your body.
It's a 12-gauge round with no projectile, but it does shoot gunpowder and is very loud. Batt has been unapologetically booby-trapping his own truck for this moment for 2 months.
Every single night, yeah. I set it up like religious.
I'm going to say, the first time I saw this, they said it used a flashbang. I thought it was the type of flashbangs we used when I was on SRT and SWAT that we threw in houses, because I remember when I went through SWAT school and we were training with them, we threw one. You remember the old range? Yeah. It had a big long metal awning and stuff like that. Well, we threw it and we didn't get it far enough out, and it was still kind of underneath the awning. And this flashbang went off and blew out like 25 fluorescent lights under there, just completely shattered. So I'm thinking this dude. I was thinking when he said flashbang, I'm thinking this would have probably it didn't shatter the rest of his windows or nothing.
I was thinking that the windshield would cut.
Yeah, but it was just
expand
just from the concussion of it. But it's some kind of like a little shotgun.
Could you imagine if it was though? Like the concussion inside of that closed environment, that motherfucker would have been so knocked out.
Well, he would have been knocked out, or he'd be going to hospital with no hearing.
Yeah. Blood pouring out of his ears.
That's what he needs to get.
Because I don't want to walk out to a broken window and not have it detonate.
Batt, who is a veterinarian in Metairie, says he did test runs with the device to make sure no one would be severely injured and doesn't encourage others to set them up. But he does encourage security cameras. He believes this video and its viral spread will bring this person to justice.
I back the blue. I'm a proud supporter of the NOP.
I bet you that dude shit his
What?
That son of a bitch breaking into that truck just said, fuck it, he ain't never breaking in another truck.
Bet you
He's got two movements. He's got a physical movement and a bowel movement.
Yeah.
That boom, there it is, right there.
I bet you he shit his pants.
Can you imagine if it would have been birdshot?
That didn't look like a strong flashbang.
No, it was like a little shotgun.
Shotgun shell. They make them for basically for like hunting camps and stuff like that. Basically, you take a 12-gauge shell, put it in a thing, and you put a string on a tree, and if somebody steps on it or a bear steps on it, it just detonates to let you know they did it.
Yeah, it's not like the one like you're thinking about with SWAT.
And they put this whole case together, and they're gonna get this guy, and
he's got a real.
Doesn't always happen, but everyone can set up a camera, and everyone can kind of defend their own property.
I can't blame that dude.
He says, though, he's not stopping and will be setting up his tripwire until further notice.
It's that little bit of justice that'll be served every time,
In New Orleans, Devin Bartolotta, Eyewitness News.
Batt says the NOPD has named a suspect in the case, and we reached out to the NOPD to confirm that, but we haven't heard back from them yet.
Good for them. What do y'all think about that?
Good luck. It's New Orleans. They probably just cited the driver for parking on the street.
No, they didn't charge them because at first they were talking about, oh, we're going to charge people and stuff like that.
Oh, for putting up a trap?
Yeah, for booby trapping it. Clint says, what's up?
That's the kind of bullshit we living in now. We got to worry about fuckers charging people trying to deter crime.
No, they didn't charge them, but.
No, but they were looking into it. I guarantee you they were looking into it.
Oh,
that Democratic fucking city down in.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. I think it's good
podcast
because I think I can't stand a thief.
Sarah said that's for another podcast.
Yeah, I can't stand a thief. So,
damn, first Godfrey, now fucking New Orleans. You're on a roll tonight, Freebird.
I know. Somebody's caught up in his pants and got him all irritated.
I was running short on the drink.
Well, Dan, I don't think he'll break into that truck again because even though they know it's booby trap, they know it's going to make a loud enough bang that it's going to really draw attention to him. So I think maybe they'll leave that man's truck alone.
Or they'll steal it.
Melissa says she's sorry. She's watching two crackheads run around outside.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
That sounds fun.
Y'all ain't seen the TikTok I uploaded to the page earlier. Yeah, that's a crackhead trying to steal my Ring camera.
I haven't got to watch it yet.
I haven't watched it either.
All right, we got some the burglars that stole a truck and attempted to steal an ATM machine. Who wants to read it?
I'll take it.
I got a picture.
Bank burglar killed during a botched ATM heist in Denham Springs.
Good.
Says a man from Houston is dead, and another is facing charges after a violent attempt to steal an ATM from a Denham Springs bank Monday morning. Police released details of the incident Monday afternoon. Goldie Jones was booked into jail on manslaughter, theft, simple criminal damage, illegal possession of stolen things after the heist. Jones and his accomplice whose accomplice was not identified, tried to steal an ATM from the region's bank. When they couldn't pull the ATM from the bank, the pair tried to speed away from the scene and crashed a little more than half a mile away from the bank. Police say the pickup used to flee from the bank was stolen from Walker. Driver lost control trying to escape, crashed in a field, and his buddy got, I guess, ejected or something, and he died at the scene. Well, play stupid games,
So
you
sad.
get stupid prizes.
That's so sad. This is the fella right up here. He's the one that survived.
We got one taken care of.
That's Goldie. That's Goldie. His parents must not have liked him much. Call him Goldie.
They could have called him Delicious
But,
Peters or something.
Delicious Peters.
Yeah, y'all ought to check that dude's Facebook page out. It's awesome. But he's in jail. Like I said, they stole a truck and then tried to rob it. ATM. Well, tried to rip it out.
Tried to take the whole thing. Yeah.
And his little buddy died.
What time there was? They wasn't but a few miles from my place, so I didn't hear any of that going on.
Well, they're from Texas. I don't know why they decided to fuck around here. So
yeah, they picked the wrong parish.
Y'all got more money than Houston.
I don't either, because damn good and well, Denham Springs, when you get off, it's like Houston traffic.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to talk about Houston. They had a live thing. Was it yesterday or something? I jumped on it. They were talking something from Houston, and
yep.
I had to get off of it because I couldn't understand a word they were saying because it was all in Spanish. I'm like, okay, well, I guess they don't speak English in Houston no more. I thought it was in the United States, but I guess it's just part of Mexico now.
The Republic of Texas.
The Republic of Mexico over there, little Cuba or something, or Tijuana or some shit like that.
Can everybody hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I know you could hear.
I can hear you, Holstera. Sounds good.
We can hear you.
Not me. I'm talking about the listeners.
I'm pretty sure they can hear us, so they would have said something.
If you can hear us, raise your hand.
But that's Goldie up there. Goldie's in prison, in jail, not prison yet. He will be heading that way. Y'all keeping y'all shit up for the hot nuts, by the way.
Yeah.
we got the next story is going to be about the mom who flipped her SUV. Who wants it?
I'll do it. I mean, it's probably that might be Holstera's kids, 11 of them.
Jeez.
I'm just saying.
He's been busy.
You got half of them, Holstera.
Probably.
A mother's facing charges after she lost control of her SUV, flipping the thing with 11 kids inside.
Was it like one of those big ass buses? You know, like the polygamy buses?
Looked like a Suburban
Like a Suburban or something.
Daycare, one of the two. The Central Fire Department was in Central. I didn't realize that. Central Fire Department said it responded shortly after 10 p.m. Well, apparently all these kids are out past their curfew because it was after 10. So it was on Sunday.
They were headed to McDonald's, but they found out that the ice cream machine was broken.
Not in Central. They weren't going to McDonald's. They found multiple patients. I think the firefighters found multiple patients scattered everywhere. Let's see here. I don't know. It just goes on and on here, Iceman. It was around Wax Road. They had to airlift one of the children who was ejected from the vehicle to the hospital. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm surprised only one was ejected because with 11 people, they only had 6 seat belts.
Really? In a big SUV? They had at least 7 or 8.
But there were so many of them there. They were just kind of crammed in, so they were jammed in. So
you do the research on a Suburban and let me know how many seat belts because
it's about 8.
I think
besides the point.
I think she's been charged for neglect or something in the past.
Yeah, that's what his mugshot is up here, Letitia Brothers. That's from 2015 when she was arrested.
Well, they range from ages 4 to 16, and she was charged, of course, with a suspended license and no insurance. Get the fuck out! Another no insurance. That's like every 3 people in the state of Louisiana's got no fucking insurance.
Robert says some people were mad that she was charged and not one of the kids were restrained or in child seats.
Clint, you have no idea how nice that tax return was.
Well, of course, you got people that are pissed off. That's the same fucking people running this country. But that's for
5.
Yes.
5 gets you $28,000. That's probably about $60,000 worth of tax refund this year.
Jesus Christ! She could have got a bigger vehicle. Yeah, all them damn kids.
Got like one of those Sprinter vans or something from Mercedes and been able to strap them all in.
Well, that's her up there.
No, hell no.
She's crap.
I think she didn't have a slingshot with these 11 kids.
Or a vet.
She got it. She's getting one of them smart cars. Like a bunch of like clowns.
Keystone.
Hey, look.
That is correct, Robert.
Smart cars. There was one night I had a tow truck driver had the biggest hell of a time trying to tow a smart car.
Got to be smarter than the equipment you're working with.
Rob wants to know how much you get per kid. He's thinking about making some.
It's over $36.50 per child, but then you end up with multiple factors like did you get the advanced child tax credit? Did you get your stimulus payments for them? All that stuff. Yeah, it could range. It really can.
Oh Lord!
But if you worked the year before last, so 2020, and did your taxes, then you filed in 2021, but you didn't work a single day, and you claim all 5 children, I'm not shitting you when you could walk out my door with not working one day for the year, and you walk out my door with $28,000. The system is in fact broken.
I'd say.
You can't be certain about that.
What?
Shit me, right? The system's not. It's broken.
just a little bit. All right. Well, the next story we got here is
that goes along. That's why you got 11 kids in an SUV because the fucking system's broken. Because she's driving with a suspended license and no fucking insurance.
She was on her way to go get her taxes done.
Robert says he owes $3,100.
At 10 o'clock at the local airline highway shop.
Well, the next story is I hope most of y'all have seen this one. I got the video on it. It's the self-driving car that got a ticket?
That's hilarious.
Or not didn't get a ticket, but got pulled
A
over.
man in the CBD sets a booby trap
This is not it.
inside
I got
his
him
truck
change it.
after he was broken into 8 times in just 3 months. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining.
Now to California and a bizarre encounter between police and a driverless car. ABC's Faith Abube has the story.
Faith Abube. I am so glad I'd have. I mean,
named in the store.
I have to go to extra year of school just to learn how to spell my own last name.
Wonder if Halster could pronounce it.
Bube. So anyway, here's the.
This morning, this video going viral, showing a self-driving car being pulled over by police in San Francisco. This is crazy. The car was pulled over because it was driving at night without headlights on. At first, it looks like an ordinary traffic stop. An officer gets out of his car to speak to the driver, only to discover ain't nobody in it. And then
This is my question. Let me back this up right here. How many cops they got in this car? How many cops they put in the car in New York? Because if you notice,
It's out the back seat.
What? Yeah, the cop gets out the back seat. No, seriously, watch.
ordinary traffic stop. An officer gets
He's getting out the back seat. So they got to at least have 3 of them in there. Not unless his partner don't like him much and stuck his you right in the back, motherfucker.
out of his car to speak to the driver, only to discover ain't nobody in it. And then the car speeds away from the officers, passing through an intersection.
then it takes off. It's like,
it says, I'm going through the lights.
It's like, I'm getting out of here. Run.
The company did release a statement and said that the car is trained to get to a safer area, and then, like, it'll turn the hazards on.
Yeah, I think that's what it does right here when it stops.
But I thought that motherfucker was going to run.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you do when a car with nobody in it just takes off?
But I mean, we've all done traffic stops. I mean, you look at that car and tell it's not normal with all the crap all over the roof.
Yeah.
But that's got to be it's got to be a rookie getting out of the back seat to go. They probably messing with the rookie.
I know. I mean, like I said, they're.
Hey, Roy.
Who would you give the ticket to if you're going to give a ticket?
Well, you can't.
Cruise, the company that operates the car and is majority owned by General Motors, tweeted, quote, "Our autonomous vehicle yielded to the police vehicle and then pulled over to the nearest safe location. An officer contacted Cruise personnel and no citation was issued." Cruise won approval this year to operate its driverless taxis in part of the city. Another company, Waymo, is also offering driverless rides in San Francisco.
The reason there are so few of these companies and vehicles on the road is because this technology has a lot going on. And so controlling for the environment is just one thing.
Is that
and
a man?
Controlling for just the other roadway users.
I just think it's
a whole nother game.
Faith Abube, ABC News.
Yeah, I think it's a real woman. I don't think it was.
Fake a boobies.
Fake a boobies.
But anyway,
Regardless, I want to know why they initiated the traffic stop anyway.
Huh?
It didn't have lights, right?
No, it didn't have it didn't have its lights on, and it was at nighttime. Yeah, it was being suspicious.
I mean, for real.
And it had black ice Christmas trees hanging from its.
Felony force, baby.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm shit out of luck every time I drive because I love black ice, boy.
You like black guys?
Black ice.
No, he likes the box guy.
But I saw another video not too long ago, but I didn't. I think it might have been fake or something. It was when the Tesla had the you can press the button and the car comes to you.
Yeah.
And supposedly it ran a stop sign in a parking lot and the cop would pull over. Maybe I'm wrong, but in different states here, you can't make a traffic stop in private property like that. So, but
down here either. Well, I mean, you can, but you can't write them a ticket.
I mean, the worst we could do is write them for like a reckless op or something in the parking lot, but.
Well, that was the handler's fault. I remember seeing the video on social media. You can override the phone to not obey the traffic laws as well as how fast to go.
Yeah, I wrote a ticket probably a couple months back. I pulled over a guy and he was one of them Teslas, and he's like, I think I got him doing like 70 something in like 76 or something like that in a 60, and he's like, well, I had it on self-drive mode. I said, and your point is? I said, you're sitting behind that wheel, ain't you?
That's it.
Yep. Give me a shit. So, I thought that was funny. They had people out there laughing. I'm just thinking how many cops they had in that car. That's the first thing I saw. I'm like, that dude got out the back seat. And he wasn't that tall. He wasn't like Hightower from Police Academy or nothing. So it ain't like he had to sit back there. So I was like, God, wouldn't you hate to be the backseat cop?
I told
I had
you it's
to
a
do
rookie,
it when I was a rookie.
It's a rookie.
Jeez. All right.
You know they dropping bombs in there, too. Got his window all up and can't roll the window down.
Did you know that 3 U.S. presidents have won a Grammy?
I don't know. I can't hear you.
Fucker.
Clint wants to know what you got in that cup, Freebird.
It's a little home concoction there, Clint. Little home concoction.
BBC juice.
Little deuce juice, little pickle juice, just for Iceman.
Oh, God. You going to send pickle-flavored Pop-Tarts? I hope that shit wasn't even real. They can't really make...
Yeah, it's as real as the ketamine Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, it's the ketamine Pop-Tarts.
Okay.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
I was like...
I would have took those first, yeah.
There's a liver and onion ones. Liver and onions.
Liver tastes like dirt.
Liver tastes like you're eating a dead person.
No, it's
not
like
good.
eating
You
dirt.
gotta have tons of ketchup.
I got a little swamp juice.
He's still talking about his drink. You got that left over from Saturday night, don't you?
Well, I'm drinking some of my
Your funky monkey.
my funky monkey over here. Yeah,
yeah,
it's delicious.
We still need some of that peanut butter and
Special
jelly
K.
stuff we had that night.
All right, who wants to read the?
Me.
I'll take it.
The story. Well, it's Holstera's turn.
No, we ain't letting him play tonight. Let's see if he can pronounce the last name.
Police chief's son gets arrested.
Police chief, you need to stay away from your notepad there.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, you know why.
I'm going straight down the list.
Yeah, no. You need to stay away from your notepad.
Down,
and get some
right.
flow.
All right, you guys ready?
Waiting on you.
We're waiting on the box or Holstera.
It's a Holstera.
Lord, I think he just fell down.
Jesus.
The hell happened?
I didn't fall. Alex kicked my garbage can and it's full of sodas and Red Bulls. Fucking all over
You
the
can hear the
place.
cans rattling around.
This is the kid up here that got arrested, a man, whatever, right up here that got arrested. So,
Police chief's son booked for attempted murder after weekend shooting in St. Gabriel. St. Gabriel, the son of St. Gabriel police chief, is facing charges after he allegedly fired shots at 2 people, leaving one of them hurt. Kevin Ambo,
You're right, first
Jr.
time.
was booked into the Iberville Parish Jail Monday morning. On 2 counts of attempted second-degree murder, Ambu...
He got it right the first time. Now he's just fucking it up. Yeah.
You been
What is it? Ambo?
Ambo.
Did you take one of them Pop-Tarts?
I did. I ate some of them ketamine Pop-Tarts. Ambo is the son of St. Gabriel Police Chief Kevin Ambo. The sheriff's office said that the incident happened around 11 p.m. Friday in St. Gabriel area. Ambo Jr. allegedly fired a gun at 2 people. You all right over there?
You must be getting robbed or something.
No, did you hear him racking the gun?
I think them crackheads got him.
That's got my attention. I'm like, rack, right behind my head. I'm like, what the fuck?
Ketamine
Gabriel
Pop-Tarts.
area, Ambrose Jr. allegedly fired a gun at 2 people, striking one of them in the arm, according to the sheriff's office. As Tuesday morning, Ambrose fucking
There's no R in
Jr.
there.
was being held in the jail for a $500,000 bond. Shit. He would have got less time if he shot up a school in Texas. Was previously arrested in 2015 for shooting and killing 2 people in St. Gabriel after a fight. An Iberville Parish grand jury later cleared him of any wrongdoing, and he was not indicted on that case.
Wonder why.
There we go.
Focus. Yeah, focus, Danielson.
Anyway, he ain't talking about me.
I'm talking about Holstera.
He may He may get some time on that one. We'll see. He got away with the other one. We'll see what happens on that one. But
Alex wanted you to focus there, Holt, there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to his face in that photo. I think he was like that when he got arrested.
He tripped.
He tripped and fell.
Hey, I was wondering why Box looks like Andre the Giant compared to everybody.
Because he keeps leaning up. If he leans back, he's the same size. See?
As long as it's facing the fuck away from me, I'm fine.
See, he's fine now.
Whack.
Oh, this next one is mine. I ain't got to read nothing yet. I got to find the crap now. Because people want to hear me.
No.
You don't think? You got it? So I ain't got to search for it? This next one is, you hush your mouth.
Shooter?
Yeah. No, these are about the kids.
Yeah, teen shooters.
Yeah, Newsweek. Teens shoot one another while wearing body armor. Because they're smart.
Is this a new TikTok?
Yeah, it's a new TikTok challenge. 2 Florida teenagers were arrested Thursday in connection with a fatal shooting of a 16-year-old after they were taking turns firing at each other while wearing a form of body armor. Police said, a form of it. I mean, what was that?
No, they were wearing Kevlar.
Police arrested Joshua Venning, 17, on the charges of aggravated manslaughter of a child with a firearm after he allegedly shot Christopher Leroy Brode Jr., 16, while he was wearing a protective vest. That obviously did not work, or he missed. One of the two.
Well, they dumped multiple rounds into him. This wasn't like pop, okay, we're all good. No, man, they just basically kept going in a circle shooting at each other. So eventually a vest will wear out.
Yeah,
you can't shoot the same spot multiple times.
Or you miss.
Yeah.
He shot Christopher Leroy Brode Jr., 16, while he was wearing a protective vest. Colton Whitler, 17, was arrested on charges of providing false information to law enforcement. Both of the teenagers are being charged as an adult, according to the Bellevue Police Department. Police responded to a call regarding a shooting around 7 p.m. on Sunday, April the 3rd. Upon arrival, they found Broad had been shot inside the home before he was transported to a local hospital, where he later died from his injuries, according to police. During the investigation, police learned that Brode and Venning had been taking turns shooting at each other while wearing the body armor in a video taken by another individual who was at the scene. Brode is allegedly seen firing once at Venning, who was wearing a vest, the news reported. The two then switched positions when Venning shot Brode once in the vest, who nodded. Right after, Venning proceeded to shoot him 4 more times. Jesus Christ. Whitler then called 911 and told dispatchers that his house... You got a text message.
Okay.
That his house just got shot up, and that his friend got shot in the chest, adding that he didn't know how many people were involved. So they lied, saying they had to drive by. They interviewed him.
Capacity mags.
He shot him like 4 or 5 times, but don't say what caliber weapon. Because I've never been shot with a vest on or been shot. Period. Knock on wood. But I know it hurts.
Oh yeah.
I've seen bruises that it's left on other people.
It's the equivalent of getting hit in the chest with a sledgehammer.
How many times have you practiced that move?
I'm in Florida, buddy. We do it all the time.
Is that you have to go through that training to get the?
It don't say that he missed. It says he shot him like 4 or 5 times. He shot him once and then shot him 4 more times. So he shot him 5 times.
I bet you hit him in the same damn spot 5 damn times.
Well, if they were in a circle, they had to only be like 3 feet apart from each other, probably. And
yeah, that doesn't help either.
What's up, Bronson? Look, you don't worry about what he's doing, Robert. It's nice.
But yeah, well, it must be the tax. That must be how he pays for taxes, is what Robert's saying.
No, that's king cake, man.
They probably were making a TikTok, Dan, but I mean, it's crazy. I mean, like I said, almost 30 years ago, the old apartment I used to work for, the guy that actually owned Second Chance, I'd love to know. They had a video of it. And the guy, he ended up shooting himself because vests were still new back then. And to prove that it worked, what he did, because I was there and watched it, he'd put a big telephone book, one of them thick ones in between his the vest and his body itself to keep it from breaking any ribs. And he would take it. He let somebody else load the gun, a cop that was there, a .357 Magnum at this, a revolver.
Damn.
While I was standing there, turned it around, point blank on his own chest, and fired it. Yep. And it lifted him up off the ground. Still bruised him even with there. But then he would take it off and show that it did not penetrate the vest. I watched this man shoot himself like that. And I think, unfortunately, he was doing that, and it was a defective vest, and he ended up killing himself by accident. But I've actually watched that done before, and it was like, here's some crazy shit.
Yeah, why not just put it on a plastic fucking mannequin?
Because that's too easy.
Wild thought.
That makes sense. I do stuff that makes sense.
Yeah, that would make sense.
That wouldn't prove how tough you are.
JoJo.
Yeah, well, that's like the guy that creates the bulletproof cars and shit. He makes the guys that work for him line up and fill the car with lead. And he's like, see, I'm fine.
JoJo wants to know what a king cake is. It's like a...
Delicious.
They got different flavors and stuff. Mostly it's cinnamon, lots of sugar.
I don't know if we can send, it's king cake season, can we send one to Australia?
I looked into sending actual like food products, or not spice or nothing, but like alcohol and stuff, and it won't make it through customs. They won't allow it. But we'll see. I'll have to send you a picture. I'll send you a picture or something.
Send you the recipe, and you can make it yourself. It's real
try
easy
to make it.
I don't know about that.
It would be the same as a Motor Cop Chronicle king cake going to Australia.
That is correct. That would be fucking pretty
Freebird,
impressive.
that's your assignment for next week. You get that taken care of now.
Yeah, but I looked into it because I was going to send her some.
It wouldn't make you pass them fucking kangaroos.
Yeah. I wanted to send her some.
You just got to jump in their pouch. Man.
I was going to send some watermelon whiskey, but it's not. Somebody will get it, but she won't. Trust me.
I'm sure alcohol. I mean,
you can't send alcohol either.
That's what I'm saying. You can't send alcohol, but food. I mean, because they get Vegemite and stuff sent over here all the time.
That's canned though. They don't make canned king cake. I don't think how good that would be.
Figure it out.
The next story would be. We're going to talk shortly about it. I mean, everybody said it. We'll mention about the guy in New York that just opened fire shooting people. They actually made an arrest on it today. I saw. That was just some crazy ass shit.
Apparently, he gave up his location somehow. I didn't read the article on what it said,
but he was like some kind of one of them extremists, a black extremist. He had been in a lot of issues. Said he'd walk around screaming at white people and Asian people, always talking about how much he hated them and all that stuff like that.
It's him, and he's saying that.
How did he never get his ass whipped?
I don't know. Because it's New York.
New York is woke.
The video he's talking about, he's wanting to kill people and see them die in front of his face as he does it. So he goes into detail about it.
Well, somebody's going to kill his ass in jail.
Not
New York.
No, he's not. He's going to be a hero in there.
Well, that's what I said earlier. I figured he'd have took the easy way out and offed himself or something. But
headed a Panther party in prison or something like that.
Well, I tell you, I actually had a client today, and it was hilarious. She came in and she sit down, and I knew this was going to go sideways because she asked me, she goes, how about those crazy people with the guns in New York? And I'm like, no, that can't happen. That's a gun-free zone.
Crazy
because she was anti-gun.
Well, they're going to...
And she goes, they need to have better gun laws. I'm like, no, they need to have less gun laws. And she goes, how do you figure? I said, because New York already has the strictest gun laws. So that means that citizens couldn't go out and protect themselves. Because if there was at least one good citizen with a gun in that area, they would have shot him dead. And then she went on to proceed to proudly state that she voted for Biden.
I don't support 2A.
She said, I voted for Biden. And Alex turns without even missing a beat and goes, so you're part of the fucking problem?
That's for another podcast.
They're going to use this. They're going to use this shit trying to.
Oh, they already have. They've already
to come after guns again. So it's just hold on and wait.
But why? This is the one place you weren't supposed to have them.
Yeah, but they're going to use it. Don't ever let a tragedy.
Chicago and New York would be the biggest crime-free zones.
I guarantee you, if he had a mask.
Don't ever let a tragedy go to waste. The next story is I think the box is up, right?
Box?
I guess.
He's right after you.
No, he's getting text messages. He can't.
I don't have no text messages.
This is some police being targeted.
Let's see.
I don't have that.
Yeah, you do.
This is coming from police1.com.
I'll send you the razor.
Yep.
It says
Shooter
targeted cop's home, take home squad car. It was deliberate. It was all an act of intimidation and violence, and we will not tolerate it, says Chief Wayne German. Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Police are investigating an officer's home was targeted in a Friday shooting. According to police, multiple shots hit the off-duty officer's home, his take-home squad car, and his garage. Police Chief German believes that the suspect meant to target the officer. Evidence points to this being a targeted shooting towards a sworn police officer. It was deliberate. It was an act of intimidation, violence, and we will not tolerate it. No one injured, and no suspects were immediately taken into custody. It's an open investigation.
That's why you need to pay attention when you're going home and shit, see if people follow you and stuff like that.
Right.
I passed up the other agency I work for. I actually passed my own house up a few times when I was coming home, and somebody was behind me for way too long, making me nervous, and I passed my own house up just to see because I wasn't going to turn in.
Done it before.
So
I had it happen one time, and I dragged the driver out of because I went around the corner real fast, spun the cruiser around. Dude came around the corner at gunpoint. Yeah, dragged him out of his car just to find out he wanted to look for instructions or directions.
He didn't have one of them.
He was an old man.
But that's why when I answer my door, I know if people are coming over or not. And if I get a knock on the door and I can kind of see, I don't know who, I answer the door with a gun in my hand because you don't know who might be coming after you and shit. Now. So
yeah, usually right behind the eye hole, like John Wick. Like, show me your hands.
Y'all paranoid.
How come you don't use a pencil?
Let me tell you what, you got you've had the cops called on you for firing weapons in your backyard.
Who?
It was a pellet gun.
Even he was like shooting air at a bird.
He didn't even have pellets in it. He was just trying to scare
pellets in it. Hell, I just shot the damn air out of it.
He was trying to scare the bird.
People were scared for their life. They seen a pellet gun with the air being shot out of it.
What the hell was that noise?
I don't know.
Somebody's.
Hey, that's a true story. That wasn't in Florida either.
No, it wasn't. You up next, Freebird? We got some fellas that want to.
That's a burglarized a police car with detectives inside.
Yeah, that's some smart individuals right there.
A suspect with a stolen firearm. Imagine that. He couldn't even purchase his own fucking firearm. Had been pulling on door handles of cars in a lot when he tried an unmarked Metropolitan Nashville police car.
You got the video? That fucking video was hilarious.
No, I didn't pull a video on that one.
Oh, normally you trump me with a video, so now I'm gonna have to
ad lib.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to make my own video up. Woo!
So let me explain what happened because it almost looked set up. These two guys were basically doing a stakeout, and they were sitting in there and they had their tack vest on, right? And this dude comes up beside the car and he starts putting duct tape on the windows. Did they sell that in the story?
No. I saw the video. I thought I saw it was fake.
Bunch of duct tape so that he could rip the window down.
No, I thought the video was fake when I saw it.
All this shit up on my story. I ain't even read any of that, but I'm gonna fact check it down.
It's a good video.
I saw the video. I thought it was a fake video.
All right, I didn't see the video
because I think Holster sent it to me, and I'm like, yeah, that shit's fake. I guess it wasn't.
It's Nashville. You can never tell. They got a lot of stuff going on over there.
Yeah, it's country music.
I'm gonna need you to finish the story for me.
I just pretty much did. So all that sumbitch did is finally the detective just kept going. He's actually talking to the guy going, fucking hello, dude. Do you not see me? And he's even tapping on the window for the fucking guy. And then finally the guy gets ready to rip it and he reels it down and goes, what's up? And this dude fucking books it. Hang on, let me see if I can't find a link to it. There we go.
Yeah, boy, I got fucked on this story.
It's not the first time.
If that turns into a link, you guys can copy it.
Lord.
There you go. Just click there. It resized. And it'll take you straight to the video if you want to see it later.
JJ said, that's her hot nut one. It's that guy right there.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. You ever seen that, Alex?
All right. Next story is about who we got up. Holster is up.
Oh yeah, Holster is up on this one. Well, I can't wait.
His ticket prices may be going up.
The Senate?
Yeah.
I wonder why y'all said this to me. Senate sets to discuss fivefold increase for speeding tickets on Basin Bridge.
What bridge?
Basin.
There's no word in front of it?
I thought there was a word in front of it.
There is no word in it.
Yes, but hey, wait till he gets to the last bit of the sentence.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
I'm loving this.
Y'all are fuckheads. Anyway, I mean, dude, I tell you right now, Iceman, how much is a 20 over citation right now?
Probably about.
It's 500 where I was.
Probably close to that then, because it was close.
So fivefold. So we're talking like 5 times 5 is 25. $2,500.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Keep reading.
Yeah, keep going.
Baton Rouge. The Senate will discuss increasing the price of a ticket to speeding drivers traveling over the.
There you go.
Yeah, buddy.
Atchafalaya Basin Bridge.
What is it?
Atchafalaya.
Close.
He's close. I'll give him that.
Oh, I can't. He pulled that one like a rabbit out of his ass on that one.
Well, to be fair, I mean, I have been up there, and me and the Iceman driving around, I was fucking so confused reading these signs. I'm like, what does that even say?
The Atchafalaya Basin Bridge.
Yeah.
Atchafalaya?
There you go.
There you go.
You
Do
nailed
they
it.
have crawfish pie?
Yes, they
Meal
do.
mile?
Yeah.
Anyway.
You
I done lost my fucking spot.
Atchafalaya.
Yeah, that's where you were at.
Senator introduced a bill yesterday which would increase the current first offense fine from the original $175 to $875. Remind me to go slow when I'm up there next time.
That would be for
offenders will be hit with $2,500 and up to 90 days of jail time. Jesus.
Yeah, that's for like a 10 over ticket would be like $900.
Yep. It's crazy.
Dude, I don't think I dropped below 30 the whole time I was there.
It's like.
Anyway, in early March, a man toppled over the bridge after being hit by a driver while checking on a previous accident. The man was rescued by a nearby fisherman. That's what always freaks me out about you running radar on that damn bridge. Anyway, that's all I can see on here.
Well, me personally, I think that the price of that is completely insane because people traveling on the interstate most of the time do not live in that area.
Yep.
And it's going to be a lot of out-of-state people and all this stuff like that. And they're not going to know. They're not going to know. Not what they're going to do, post signs for the next 20 miles. Traffic fines start at $900.
No, what they'll do is the same thing they do down in school zones. They got a sign up they'll put a sign up that says if you speed through this area, your traffic citation will be 5 times the regular limit. Because you know how in the school zone it says double or triple?
Yeah. What's up,
Dan, that's not you're thinking of the twin spans as 26 miles. This one is only 17 miles.
Yeah, he's talking about the
this one runs from like just
he's talking about
the Henderson. He's talking about the twin spans that go from Slidell to
Pontchartrain Bridge.
The causeway. Okay.
Yeah, the causeway. That's what we call it.
That's the longest, and I know this is the second longest in the freaking world.
At least this one's got trees.
You know, they tried that shit. I don't know why they're even talking about that, because they tried that shit from 70 to 60 to figure out that was the problem causing the accidents, and it's not, because there's still a fucking accident every day with a dumbass.
Well, they got the signs up.
Regulate dumbasses.
They got the signs up too that says that for the 18-wheelers to stay in the right lane. They don't.
Yeah.
Good luck with that shit.
Yeah,
and then there's also signs out there that say speeding enforced by aircraft.
Yeah.
Thanks to them dumbasses, I couldn't get around them in the left lane today. Thanks to them not reading the fucking signs.
People don't read the sign. You can pull somebody. I love it. Everybody's like, "Well, I'm not from around here."
Our signs look different from y'all.
Well, I did tell somebody a few days ago last week. They're like, "Well, they were from Texas." They're like, "We're not. We're not from around here." So let me tell you a secret. And they were like, "Yeah." I'm like, in Louisiana, I said all the speed limit signs are printed like on a silver, white reflective background with black lettering. And they just kind of looked.
It's rare.
They just kind of looked at me like, because that's what they look like everywhere. It's
universal.
Yeah, it's like, or they'll say, "Well, I didn't notice the speed limit changed or something like that." And then I can see their big screen they have in these cars now, like 24-inch flat screens on their dashboards, and I look on.
Oh, it tells about.
They have their GPS up there. And you can see the speed limit big as shit on the GPS. It tells you what the speed limit is. So there is no excuse whatsoever.
We used to get that all the time, like with the stop signs. It's like, well, I'm not from around
here. Dirk says in California there that all of their roads are double in the fine, or doubled for the
construction zones. That's what we do.
Zones. But he is right. We're about like California. We every road in this state has construction on it. Matter of fact, I think they were talking about changing our state flag to a orange cone, because every fucking thing is under construction.
Oh, that's your state tree.
Yeah, well, that's our state flag, our state motto.
Don't you go across the Atchafalaya Bridge every day?
No, Freebird went through there today to get to where he was going in Lake Charles, though.
Yeah.
So let's see what our next story is. Oh, the next one's just kind of fun, because I knew we're right at time, so we'll be a little bit over like usual. It don't matter. This next one I've been saving for a while. I was just going to do it, but...
Harry Dix of Port Richey, Florida.
Yeah. This one is about... It's my turn, too.
Yeah, it's your turn.
God. Got that just right, didn't I?
If we happen to lose power, they just put us under a tornado watch.
Yeah, that's what he was showing me. He just put us under a tornado watch out here. So if everything goes black, that's what it's from.
Then it'll just be me and Freebird next week.
Yeah, somebody make sure to get their money from my retirement money out of the till.
Yeah, you're right, Holster.
What, you got one of your puppies with you, Freebird?
This one.
Oh, look at the baby.
Let's see what's happening. This says, what are some of the craziest traffic laws? I think this is just all over the place. So we're just going to jump down to the numbers. We're not going to read the story about it. In Washington, a motorist with criminal intentions must stop at the city limits and telephone the chief of police as he enters the town. That is the law in Washington. So if you're a bad guy, you have to stop and call the cops and say, "Hey, I'm a bad guy. I'm coming to town. I'm gonna like rob some people and some shit like that. Just letting you know. Come look for me." In California, it's illegal for a woman to drive in a house coat.
Oh, I thought you were going to stop with a woman driving.
No, in a house coat.
I'm like, damn, that's a good law.
In a house coat.
Now, this next one's pretty good.
Yeah. In Florida, you must feed a parking meter if you tie an elephant, alligator, or goat to it.
A goat?
A goat.
You want to explain that one there, Holster?
No, we can't talk about it yet.
In Georgia, it is illegal to spit from a car or a bus, but it's okay to spit from a tow truck. So don't spit out the window of your car. Don't
spit out a school
spit
bus.
out of a school bus. But if you're in a tow truck, you can spit all you fucking want to, okay?
Yep.
You know them lizard lick towing guys.
Holstera's fucking list or something? This looks like a Holstera's fact list.
No, it's not.
Did you know?
Did you know?
No, did you know a jockey once won a race after he died?
Okay.
He died of a heart attack halfway throughout the race and finished it in the lead.
In Rhode Island, it is illegal to ride a horse on the highway for the purpose of racing or test drives. Otherwise, you're good to go. So as long as you're not test driving the horse or racing the horse on the road, you're good to go. So
you
just
get a license for that?
Go back up to that Massachusetts.
And you do it under a suspended license.
Yeah. In Massachusetts, you cannot drive with a gorilla in your back seat. So guess who gets to ride shotgun? So you can put the gorilla next to you as your passenger, but don't put the gorilla in the back seat. Okay? Just remember that. Don't put your...
Where is this at, though? Where was that at?
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
How many fucking gorillas are up in that cold shit?
I have no idea.
It's Boston, so who knows?
In Denver, Colorado, you cannot drive black cars on Sundays. Apparently, it's too gloomy for the Sunday evening. So, I mean, if you just have a black car, you're shit out of luck. You got to stay.
Interesting. Wow.
You know, if I was like, if I was a cop in Denver, you know, and I found that law, that I'd like go out and pull people over. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, it's against the law to drive a black car on a Sunday. They're like, no, it's like right here, no. And I'd want to go to court on it just so the judge can be like, what the fuck is?
You would stay in the chief's office because everybody would be complaining. You owe me a ticket for a black car.
He's that way now.
This is true.
He is. But you know, I had that happen up in my first apartment. It was really damn small, and I had this one dude living in a single wide trailer that always had his dog, his Rottweiler, chained up to the steps. And I wanted to find a reason to charge him. And I just couldn't never do it. My sergeant always told me, read all your statutes on animal cruelty, and when you find it, we'll go arrest his ass. Well, I found out, I didn't know that in the state of Florida, it's a felony to dye your poodle pink.
Well, this
they like dye their hair and shit like that. Either way, I got him for not having a shelter for the dog.
This next one,
this one's interesting.
Holstera, you need to stay out of Montana. That's all I'm telling you if you're driving. Because in Montana, under no circumstance, none whatsoever, should a driver have a sheep in the cab of a truck with them unless it has a chaperone.
Sheep are atrocious.
Okay,
goats are where it's at.
I'm just telling you. So you got to bring the sheep's mama or dad or aunt or uncle, cousin or something. The sheep cannot be by itself in the cab of a truck.
That ain't me, man.
Yes.
That's the sheriff of Pasco County that likes fucking goats.
This next one's interesting.
In Utah, birds have the right of way by law. So if you hit a fucking bird in Utah on the road, you're at fault. You're fucked.
Go ahead and call your insurance company and tell them to pay out.
20 fatality.
Are you going to stop and call the police?
No, but what if that bird's husband calls on you?
But you know a Karen's going to call on you.
What's the definition of a bird? The bird that flies, or if you're flipping somebody off?
I don't know.
You can't give somebody the old finger?
I don't know. But you can't. The bird has the right of way.
The bird.
Did you know? Did you know?
Can't hear you.
Play the bird.
Ask you this only once.
That's
Do
right.
you or do you not know about the bird?
Oh, God.
Because everybody's heard that the bird is the word.
And he has the right of way on the road, too. He has the right of way. What?
Can y'all see this?
No.
No.
You disappear. You just went invisible.
Mel sent me a picture of a tweaker passed out, like in the sitting position in front of the house. It's fucking weird.
Yeah. All right. The last one is in Delaware, it's illegal to change clothes while you're in your car.
So just change clothes.
It's illegal to change clothes in your car.
So you can get naked, you just can't change
Yeah,
clothes.
you can get naked, but don't put them back. Don't put different clothes back on. Put the same clothes back on.
Gotcha.
So
I've never had that naked call.
I know you've never had a naked call, but I did send you a cameo.
Yes. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That made up for any naked call I could have ever had.
Brawling Barnes went above and beyond on the cameo. Wow. Did you ever see that?
No.
I might show you before you leave.
It was good.
Yeah. She went above and beyond.
But I want to go to Miami. See if I can come across her.
Oh, the girl in the video?
Yeah, boy.
All right, everybody that's still here.
I'll send you some links.
Don't send me your address.
We're going to vote on some hot nuts.
The crackhead trying to steal the cop car with a minute. By the
that's mine.
Yeah.
All right, so we got JoJo said that one. So we got y'all's two. What you say,
I'm voting for Hostera for hijacking my story.
Hostera for hot nut.
Don't be mad that I'm like all over social media, so I had to jump in there.
Hostera for one. I'm waiting on the feed. Y'all type in who y'all want for hot nuts.
Come on, JoJo. Where you at?
Dirk says she voted a while ago. She said the guy.
Oh, okay.
Dirk and hello.
Dirk.
And Dan.
Answer the phone.
Answer the phone. What
Stupid.
Yo, looky.
Yeah.
Adrian.
What's up?
It's looking like the crackhead is gonna get it, 'cause we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on that one already.
JoJo voted 5 times.
Can I vote for the pasties?
I'm voting for Holstera for hijacking your story, so he has 2. How's that?
He's taking the crackhead call right now.
Yeah, he's a crackhead is on. Bam, thanks for that one too.
Yeah. Bam, I got my nipples covered just for you, Bam.
I was thinking he was about to say he got them pierced just for her.
No. I had them covered.
All right, it's looking.
Any tassels.
It's looking like the crackhead trying to steal a cop car with the 2 cops in it is the hot nut winner of the night.
So I guess they, calling Smashville. I guess that's legit.
Yeah, well, and I tweaked the hot nut overlay coming up. So if y'all watching, same music, but you might want to. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of rain coming this way. So let's see what I did to it. It's the same music though. If y'all ain't watching the video or something, so here we go.
Hot nuts.
You're a stupid dumbass. You dumb motherfucker!
Them dumbass motherfuckers.
I remember those days.
You dumb motherfucker! You're a stupid dumbass.
Them dumbass motherfuckers.
You're a stupid dumbass. You dumb motherfucker!
Them dumbass motherfuckers.
Oh, shit.
What'd you think about that, Freebird?
Shit, I don't know. Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that clip?
Sis just clowning around on it.
Yeah, I see that.
Well, hell, you've been in the main screen all night, right, sitting on the box's shoulder right there.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't manipulate it. The little clown wasn't giving him a hand job.
We tried.
Nobody noticed. I like putting little Easter eggs in it, but if you look way, way back in there, real little bitty, if you're on the TV screen, you can see it's going to be on your phone. There's actually a chick dancing in the background from the cop cars back there.
So did they say that shooter was 62 years old?
Where in New York?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I don't know if it came out that he was 62, but the pictures and all you can tell.
Yeah,
he's
he
an
is
older guy.
62 years old, and they just announced that they're going to hit him with domestic terrorism.
Yeah, he's domestic terrorist charges, I think.
Yeah.
So that'd make it federal.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, I had a good time. I hope y'all had a good time. Did y'all have a good time?
Can't be good, be good at it.
That's it.
I will play y'all's little music since I had everybody muted earlier. They couldn't hear it when we first started. But we want to thank Freebird for being here.
Ask you this only once.
I appreciate it.
Or do you not know about the bird?
Oh, God.
Because everybody's heard that the bird is the word. Bird. The bird's a word. Bird. The bird is a word.
We got Holstera.
Did you know?
The boss.
That box. You keep my head up and fed up in that box.
And I got a couple for myself, but I won't play all of them.
Iceman. Yeah, he's the Iceman.
Check out the other podcast, Liberty Freedom Whiskey, if you want to hear me and Holstera talk about some politics.
It's exciting.
I actually have somebody coming over next Friday for an interview and stuff like that. So we got some of that coming up also. So y'all know what I always say. Y'all watch you. Bleh, look, I got tongue-tied. Didn't tongue-tied. I didn't even drink that much whiskey. You shut up. And y'all come back next week and next Wednesday for sure. I think everybody will be here.
Tell your grandmas to come watch.
Yeah, we like those.
Send pictures of them in their moo-moos.
No, don't do that.
Yeah,
Send them to Holstera. Don't send them to anyone.
Yeah, well, so I'll send you Holstera's.
Get me all excited.
I'll put y'all Holstera's telephone number on there. Y'all can text it to them. Y'all be safe.
No, you will not. Peace. Take care. Love all of you.
Thanks for watching. And remember to smile, because Iceman could always be behind you. We're out.